Hi, my name is Evelyn Vitanor, and today I want to tell you about a story, but not just any old ordinary story. Stories have been told from centuries, from Roman times to today in the classroom, and from fables to fairy tales, each story has a unique lesson. For instance, we learned from Humpty Dumpty to not sit on walls. Each person has unique experiences and traditions that we can relate to these stories. Growing up, I've heard different stories, varying from Little Red Riding Hood to Cinderella, and have experienced many things, with still more to come. Our experiences reflect and connect us to these stories. Like in Androcles, we learn how a person's gratitude can spread to kindness. Today, I want to share my selected fable, Androcles, and how it connects to a personal story of mine. Firstly, I'll retell the story, Androcles, written by Aesop, and will explain the lesson he shares. Second, I'll recite my own experience and explain how it reflects Aesop's lesson. To kick things off, let's dive into the fable. According to Aesop, in the website aesopfables.com, accessed on January 27th, the fable Androcles begins with a slave who is running away from his owner. While running away, he comes across an injured lion. The lion has a thorn in his paw. Showing kindness to the lion, Androcles removes the thorn. The slave continues to go on, and he eventually gets caught. When he gets caught, he's sentenced to death, and that sentence is to be eaten by lions. To his surprise, that same lion is the lion that was chosen. To repay the slave's kindness, the lion does not harm him. We can see how the slave first showed kindness to the lion, and then his kindness was repaid through the lion's actions, or lack of actions. The lion chose not to eat the slave. This depicts the fable's lesson of gratitude is the sign of noble souls. This means when you show kindness, joy, and love to someone, their gratitude will grow. Through their gratitude, because of your kindness, they will reflect your actions to others, in return, creating Aesop's depiction of noble souls. Now, you may be asking, how can my experiences reflect this lesson? Now, let me share an experience of mine that I believe reflects this lesson. In elementary school, my friend and I sat at the same table. While my teacher told our class to take out our homework so we could go over it, I noticed that my friend had taken out a blank sheet of paper. She hadn't finished her math homework, and instead of telling the teacher, I helped her complete it. We sat together while the teacher was giving the lessons and worked through the problems. Later that year, I had forgotten to do my homework. When my teacher told the class to take out our homework, I immediately filled with anxiety because you don't want to get a bad grade on something. So I saw my friend look at my paper and I got terrified that she would tell the teacher. I didn't want my mom to know that I hadn't done it. To my surprise, instead of tattling on me, she showed me kindness, reciprocating my previous actions of helping her do her homework. She didn't tell the teacher, and she sat next to me and helped me work through the problems while my teacher was reviewing the lesson. Then, to my surprise, the teacher called on me. Of course, that fear filled with me again, and I was terrified to go up there. Maybe I'd stutter, maybe I wouldn't know what to say, or maybe I'd even get the answer wrong. But my friend helped me. She slid me her paper very secretly and let me work out her problems with the teacher. Similar to the slave, I first showed my kindness by helping her complete her homework. In return, just like the lion, she showed me that kindness by helping me complete my homework. This experience connects with the fable's moral by proving that when you show someone kindness, that person's gratitude spreads to be shared with numerous more noble souls. Even though both stories are different, they reflect the same message of kindness and gratitude. as seen through my personal experience, there is a clear connection with the lesson of Aesop's fable. When shown warmth, the gratitude of a person will spread to numerous new souls. To close, show kindness, love, and compassion to someone, because their gratitude will spread to people to experience the warmth that you have shown. Thank you. Any questions?